guys, it's Mel from Murderbots, and today we're unboxing the latest Illumincrate box. I'm so excited. This has the new packaging. As you can see, this packaging had the little light bulb on it. It was very streamlined. This one just has like little stars, little symbols on it. And this yellow is more neon than this yellow. This yellow is more of like a regular everyday yellow, while this one's more neon, and I'm really excited to unbox this Illumincrate box this month. I read last month's book, A River Enchanted. It was very good. Definitely a 4-star book for me, and I really enjoyed it. Can't wait to read the sequel to this. And as you guys know, I always rate my boxes for practicality of my life and just to see will I actually use things that come in my book boxes. So let us begin. Okay, this month's theme is a life of its own. First item is this little carry case pack. I don't really know what to call this, honestly. I liked the imaginary people on the entertainment feed way more than I liked the real ones. Martha Wells. That's a really good quote. I don't know, I really like this quote. I have no idea what book this is exactly from though. I really like this quote, but I'm not entirely sure where this quote is from. I don't know what book this is, but this is from Martha Wells. Let's find out. I want to say Martha Wells wrote some type of robot world. I don't really remember. Murderbots. I was so close. Murderbots, and it's a headphone case or like a tech case. So I actually really like this item because I find practicality in it for my editing equipment, but you have little slots to put your stuff in. In all honesty, I'm probably going to put my SD cards in here because those guys just accidentally get lost. I don't know how. So first item gets 5 stars. Automatic 5 stars. It is a notepad. I love notepads. I'm constantly taking notes when I'm working, especially when I'm editing. And this comes in handy. It has really cool decor on it. It has like this little owl and like teeth and like star symbols. This is Owl in the Wall notepad, inspired by the Other Words for Smoke. I've never heard of this book. Other Words for Smoke. Sounds cool. Never heard of it, but nice item. 5 stars. So far we have 2 5-star items. This is probably a cup. I don't like cups as items. I still don't know. Are these cups like decorative cups, or are they like you can put them in the washing machine? The washing machine. You can put them in the dishwasher and actually like make tea and stuff with them, because I don't really care for this item. I'm probably gonna end up giving it away, but it is indeed a cup. It's a Gideon the 9th cup. The artwork is really nice, and you guys know me and my artwork, but I just don't see myself ever using this cup. I really just see it taking up space in my house. Cups have practical use, so I will give it 3 stars, but I just don't like them as items because they don't really apply to my lifestyle. And that was totally Gideon the 9th. Next item is... oh, it's a pillowcase. It's a pillowcase. It says, "You look like a winter night I could sleep inside, the cold of you. Deathless. Catherynne M. Valente? Okay, this quote is so cool. I really like this quote. It's very poetic and it sounds like it's a fantasy romance. And look at the back. Very nice. I really don't decorate my house in fandom items, but I kind of want to keep this maybe for like some random decoration moment I have in which I feel like I need these type of colors, but honestly, I don't see myself using this item, so I might give it away. It's just a pillowcase cover, but I don't know. It's not practical. I'm gonna give it probably a 1. 1 out of 5 stars. I'm just not gonna use it. I most likely will just end up giving it away. The next item is whatever this thing is. I don't know what this is. Double wrapped. It looks like a keychain. Travel the waters in Howl's moving castle. Housekeeping and breakfast not included. Under new management with a little gremlin inside. Port Haven. Okay, it's a very, I want to say, poorly made keychain hook. Pushing the little star to open the keychain, you actually have to exert a lot of force, and I honestly feel like I'm going to break it, and it feels super flimsy. I don't like this item at all, and the design doesn't speak to me. 0. It's a 0 out of 5 stars. I don't like it. Oh yeah, the keychain is from Howl's Moving Castle Motel. I've never heard of this book. Okay, those were all the items that were in the box. Now it's time for the good stuff. Ooh. It's giving me red, white, and gray London vibes. This is V. Schwab's Gallant. Everyone is talking about this book coming out. The Sunday Times best-selling author. I didn't know there was a Sunday Times. That's unexpected. It usually says like New York Times best-selling author, but this says the Sunday Times best-selling author, so new. It's definitely giving me a red London, white London, gray London vibes. And it's beautiful. Like, sprayed edges. Those are some nice sprayed edges. Oh, there's artwork inside. This book is way smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's very tiny. It's a very tiny book. It's very thin. It's an awkward size. It's 307 pages, but it's so small. The naked hardback is pretty, and the spine is pretty iconic. I like that the stencil edges go all the way around, and they are so gorgeous. I'm really happy I have this copy. I'm really trying to get into V. Schwab's work. I read A Darker Shade of Magic, I think it's called, and I read, what's the other one called? The girl with the freckles. What's it called? The Addie book. I read that. I really like the end pages. It definitely gives me the vibes for this book. It's giving little children something peculiar children. I know you guys know this book. What's it called? Miss Pergermine's Peculiar Children? I don't remember the name of this book. I read it years ago. Oh, it's The Invisible Life of Addie. I forgot the name of the book. I didn't care for The Invisible Life of Addie. I think it was really hyped, and I liked the writing, but there was just like no action or adventure for me. And then A Darker Shade of Magic, I read it during my reading slump between the Six of Crow drama and everything, so I just didn't like it. I feel like I should probably reread it because Six of Crows kind of like put me in a horrible reading slump. Everything I read just felt like garbage. And I bought A Gathering of Shadows, which I still need to read. Well, that's surprising. This one isn't signed. We have the exclusive cover, exclusive end pages, but I don't see any signing on this. Typically, Illumincrate books are signed, so maybe I just got an accidental unsigned version. I like the chapter heading art and the margin art. I think it's pretty cool. Very avant-garde. Oh, this one isn't signed. I thought it was going to be. It is not. It's just an exclusive cover, hardback embossing, artwork on the end pages, and digitally printed edges. 16-year-old Olivia Pryor is missing 3 things: a mother, a father, and a voice. Her mother vanished all at once, her father by degrees, and her voice was a thing she never had to start with. Her only companions are the ghouls she sees and her mother's journal, which captured a mind in turmoil. Wow, I love this blurb. Near the end of her time at Maryland's School for Girls, Olivia receives a letter from an uncle she's never met, summoning her to his estate, Gallant. But when she arrives, she discovers that the letter was years late. Her uncle is dead and the estate is empty, save for her cousin Matthew and the servants. Olivia is permitted to remain, but must follow 2 rules. Don't go out after dusk and always stay on the right side of the crumbling wall. But Gallant is a house full of secrets. A house sitting in lonely vitriol, a place where the ghouls are powerful. As Olivia searches for answers about her family, her past, she discovers a dark reflection of everything she knew. An ancient realm where ghosts take form and the Dark Master sits waiting for her. This sounds really good. I'm very excited for this. It doesn't sound like a fantasy romance, which that's totally fine. Sometimes I read outside of that genre. Quite often, actually. But it does sound like an adventure, and I love a good adventure. I know VE is a very good writer, so I'm excited to see what this is about. And it's just giving me really cool vibes. I need to check out the original cover for Gallant, because this is a really cool cover, so I feel like the original cover is probably either on par or maybe, I don't know. I feel like the original cover is probably on par. So overall, I give this box a 2.5. I'm just not into all the items they gave us. 2 of them I'm really going to use. 1 of them I may use or may not use. But I'm really liking the notepad. I can use this immediately, and I love this. I'm going to put my SD cards there probably. Illumincrate was doing good last month. They had a 5-star box last month. You can check that out. But this month, I feel like the items are kind of basic and odd. But then again, I always try to say, I'm not the targeted demographic for this box, which is okay. I just like to still make cute little videos about them. And that's all, folks. I hope you guys join me again next week for Friday at 1 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. EST. And happy reading, guys. Are you guys reading Valiant? Are you guys VE Schwabers? Do you love her books? A lot of people love her books. I'm trying to get into the hype so I can talk to my friends about it. But honestly, I haven't gotten that far yet. Happy reading, y'all.